focusing on possibilities of student movements that are happening right now, and thinking about how we can map that both conceptually and spatially. We have a lot of maps here of people's campuses, all different UC campuses that people can use as kind of a guide to think about the geography of their campus and maybe things that have happened and possibilities to change our campus through student movements.
I've been doing, we're mapping Santa Cruz here, and I've been working on a walkout that happened on I guess it's May 17th, it might have been the 18th, and just sort of starts from the site of that event and works through the ideas and planning it and the kind of collateral events that occurred and maybe some of the previous events that informed those decisions. And over here, you guys are working on the March 4th strike, which took place at the main entrance of campus predominantly, and I guess here as well. But it doesn't really have like a consistent temporality, but it's more about kind of like, I guess I think of it as uprooting the history of each location on the map.
I think we're also thinking about this as a tool to have good conversations with people, invite them to have snacks and coffee, and do different activities, and really talk with different people from different campuses about student movements and how they feel about them, and kind of developing possibilities.
Yeah, our expectation is that that the activity of drawing these maps will both draw out certain ideas, whether put people in the right sort of mindset to think about the possibilities of the spatial possibilities, say at this campus or other campuses, but also that we will start to see sort of analogies, analogs, adjacencies between these between the different maps of different campuses. So some commonalities and hopefully some noteworthy differences, and that included in those dialogues we sort of root out like what the different problems we face at different campuses are, what certain opportunities have been, and help people from different campuses identify possible opportunities they're not thinking about, both as arts divisions and as politicized artists.
So here we have a feed that aggregates people's tweets that are talking about UC-related protest movements, and it's based on people categorizing their tweets with tags. So UC Strike is a tag, Our Uni is a tag, Occupy CA is a tag. And so Twitter has become kind of the best way to find really late-breaking news about events that are happening. So when we got here, we set this up, and we could immediately see that there was a protest march happening in Berkeley, and we could follow it on screen as it was updated by participants in number. Even at something like Santa Cruz, where kind of if there's a big protest there, it'll often be dispersed in different parts of campus, so you can really tell what's happening in different parts of campus. And it's this tool. Once you aggregate everyone's tweets, it's a really useful tool, and anyone can be like, oh, okay, the protest march is going this way, people are gathered here, the cops are coming this way, and so it's a lot of voices from that protest in one place.
I mean, the only thing I would add to that is that there have been moments over the last couple of years in thinking about how the different campuses are tied together by shared activist circles or by shared divisions of disciplinary interests. There were moments, say last year on certain days on March 4th, say when we would be, watching a Twitter feed come in where like discovering while we were at a protest in Santa Cruz that somebody had just taken over a building in Berkeley, or that there was the part of campus at UCIRA had been shut down, and that happening, seeing that live update all at once does, I think, it actually changes the spatial dimensions of the place that you're at. Kind of start to be, there's a little bit of a competition that happens between different groups. groups, and also just a little bit of like a sense of synchronicity.